Was so long ago we don't remember? Alright. So for the first one, Noah's planning his birthday party and it gave us the sample space of this tree showing all the possible outcomes. And they want to know how many themes is he picking between? Georgia? Three. Right? It could be space, it could be safari, it could be comics. Those are the three themes. B said, how many locations are we picking from? Kaylee? Two. Skating rink or the park are the two. And then how many days of the week? Justin? Three. Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So now for D, it said one possibility that Noah is considering is that his party would be space themed at the skating rink on Sunday. And I wanted you to write two other possibilities for that one. Oh, what theme do we want to pick? Brenna?
Safari.
Safari? Where do we want our safari?
At the park.
At the park? And what day?
On
Friday. So that's a big hit. That is one possible outcome. Josh, you want to run me through another one?
Okay, comic at the park on Friday.
Comic at the park on Friday. So just start here, go through, pick a location, and pick a day. E wanted to know how many different outcomes are in that sample space. How would we find that, Colin?
3 times 2 times 3.
Yeah, we just multiply those. Our three themes times our 2 locations times our 3 days. And that gives us how many possible outcomes? 18 is the answer for E. For 2, it said for each event, write the sample space and how many outcomes. I needed to do both of those there. It says A, Lynn selects 1 type of lettuce and 1 dressing to make a salad. So let's do our sample space first. Lynn, man, leave her alone. She's simple.
You're not a salad. You're
All
right.
right. So here's our 2 types of lettuce. From our iceberg lettuce, I can go 3 different ways. I can go ranch, Italian, and French. And I can do the same from here. I can go ranch, Italian, and French. So there's our sample space. That's what that should look like. How many possible outcomes do I have for this salad, Josh? 6. All right, we just count up all these at the end here. So 6 outcomes there. Second one, Diego chooses rock, paper, scissors, and Jada chooses rock, paper, scissors. How are we going to figure out the sample space on this one? Autumn?
I wrote rock, paper, scissors, and then I made a tree diagram to show what Jada can also choose, which is rock, paper, scissors.
So you went R, rock, paper, scissors here, and then from each of those you did rock, paper, scissors also?
Yeah.
That would work. Either would work. You could have done this, or you could have gone through and just done rock, 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 paper, rock, scissors, paper, rock, and go through the whole way like that. Either one is fine. How many outcomes would we have then if we did that? 9. 9 different outcomes on that one. The last one, the spinners. If we spin these 3 spinners, what would our sample space look like? If we start here, what am I going to start? Calvin, what would I start with if I was on a tree? What are my 2 choices to start? B and M. From both of those, what can I do? A and E. And then from A and E, D, N, and T, all the way down. All right. How many possible outcomes? 12. And to get that, I'm going to take 2 times 2 times 3 to find our 12 outcomes. Back page. At 3, a simulation is done to represent kicking 5 field goals in a single game with a 72% probability of making each one. If we see a 1, that means they made the kick, and a 0 means they missed the kick. So here, we had a make, miss, make, miss, make. It says, based on these results, estimate the probability that 3 or more kicks are made. So in how many of these did we make 3 or more of the kicks? Brooks?
You made 4.
Yeah. 4 out of those 5 times we made 3 kicks, at least. All right, here we made 3 kicks. Here we made 3. This was only 2, so that doesn't meet what we're looking for. Here we made all of them. And here we made 3. So 4 out of those 5 times, we made at least 3 kicks. And that's all we had to do for 3. You could have said 0.8 or 80% too if you wanted there. Any of those is okay. For 4, it said there's a bag of 50 marbles. And Andre takes out a marble. He did it 4 times and he got green once. Jada did it 12 times and got green 5 times. Noah tried it 9 times and he got green 3 times. He wanted us to estimate the probability of getting a green marble from this bag and explain how you got there. Just did the math. How would we figure out the probability on this one? This is maybe the trickiest one on here. Notice?
I like found the probabilities of them picking a green marble out of all of them, and then I added those together and then divided by 3.
So you average it.
So you did each one and then averaged?
Yeah.
That would work. I think the best way or just easiest way to do this would be, how many trials did we have in total?
25.
25? How many times did we get green?
9.
9. So you could say 9 out of 25.
Wait, smart.
And then if you wanted to, you could convert that to a decimal, it would be 0.36 or 36% on that one.
I was so close.
I got 35%.
And it is an estimate, right? So any of that's okay? As long as you got within
I
there.
was close. I had 36.8.
It is an estimate, so there's not necessarily a right answer. We just have a few guesses that are maybe a little
I
better
had
than
about
others.
like 3 repeating.
As long as we're close there. Do we have any questions on the homework?